Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. Today is a very big day in the Republic of South Africa. My friends, today is South Africa's general elections, national elections, where you would have over 100 political parties contesting this elections, my friends. And what is so unique about South Africa is that you have the ANC government, which is the ruling political party that would have been in power since 1994. Remember, I told you in my last video, in 1994, South Africa had their first elections ever. And before that, they were experiencing apartheid. Only all white government was ruling in South Africa. The 6% of the white population had their own government and they were ruling in South Africa without any elections, because once you have an election in South Africa, all white government cannot stand, because the white population is only like 6%. But you have over 100 political parties contesting this election. They have the four main parties, which is the ruling ANC party. You have the DA, Democratic Alliance, which is led by a white man. You have the EFF, Economic Freedom Fighters Party, and then you have Zuma's party, a new party, which is the MK Party, my friends. And before I go on, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's free, of course. Make sure to join my channel as well and become a member, and let us go through this journey together. And my friends, what I was saying is that ANC would have been in power since 1994, and the people of South Africa has been loyal to the ANC, because before 1994, the ANC was like a army, was like a political party with an army for black people. They were fighting, physically fighting for their independence. The Russians, the Chinese, Cuba as well, armed that party with like weapons, like guns, to fight, and they actually had real fighting in South Africa, guns, and it was like a war zone there. That is why the apartheid government, led by white people, were forced to release Nelson Mandela and have an election for the first time ever in South Africa. That's when Nelson Mandela won in 1994 in a landslide victory, representing the ANC party. Now, my friends, after that, you had many political parties forming, and now you have over 100 political parties in the most advanced nation in in the whole of Africa. And what I find fascinating about South Africa is that the democracy is very good, because I follow the politics there, here and there, and I cannot tell which party is in government and which party is in opposition. All of them look well funded. All of them are doing well, and it's hard to tell which one has the most money and which one is supported the most, because each party have their supporters, and they're well organized and funded. And I would like to compare that to my home country, um, in the Caribbean, in St. Kitts and Nevis. We have four political parties, and it's obvious when you look at, if you look at, follow the parties, and so it would be obvious which political parties are in government, because you would see them like they have more money, they're more organized, more funded. You would see during election time they have more funds and more political activity, like concerts and all of that to do, because they're in government. They have the government resources, and they empower everybody's following them, and people are like afraid to follow political parties that's in opposition, because once you're in opposition supporter at home, opportunities are very little for you, because the government side would feel threatened and they would block opportunities. So people are afraid to follow political parties that are in opposition at home. But, and I guess that's the same way in some parts of Africa. But in South Africa is different. I would have seen even the government national station, SABC, um, they, if you watch SABC, it's like it's a neutral organization. They would say, they would post stories criticizing the government. They would post the murders, if you have any murders there, if you have any robbery, anything, all of that, anything. All political parties are on that station, the national station, and it's hard. It's obvious that that station is not political. It's like an independent media channel, and it's government owned, and that is not so. That is not done like that throughout the Caribbean and in my country, and also in many other African countries. So we must commend South Africa for that, and I'm very impressed with the politics I'm seeing in South Africa. And I'll be following these elections today, and I guess they're gonna count the votes tonight. But I saw last poll, and they're saying ANC party is expected to fall below 50%, which means they will need another political party to form the government with. The EFF is expected to get around 20%, they said. That's what the poll said. And also the DA expected to will get around 15%, and Zuma's MK party will get around 10%. So if that is the scenario which I'm seeing, and that is like the polls that are showing now, if that plays out, then ANC will have to join with a political party, and some people are saying they will join with the EFF, the Julius Malema, the famous Pan-African party that campaigns to give back the land to the black South Africans and to bring all Africans together. It's a big Pan-Africanist party. They are expected to join with that party if it holds that EFF gets 20%, and or they can choose to join with the MK party, which is Zuma's party, which is unlikely because Zuma and the ANC are enemies. But after an election, anything can happen. But what I'm saying, my friends, is that if the ANC is able to get 50 or more percent in this election, I would say that the ANC is the greatest political party in the history of the world. Now, why do I say that? Let me say that again. If the ANC was to get over 50% or 50% and form this government alone, then I would have to say the ANC political party is the greatest political party in the history of the world, my friends. And I say that because they have been in power since 1994. And we would have seen Julius Malema, who is the leader of the EFF party, which is a good contender in this election. He was a member of the youth arm there. He left that political party and formed his own party. Zuma later left as well and recently formed his own party. So the ANC has been weakened, and then you had Nelson Mandela, who would have died. So a lot of accusations. They have over 100 political parties in South Africa actively campaigning against the ANC party. So if after all these years and all this political opposition, over 100 political parties campaigning against the ANC, if they are able to carry this election to another victory, I would say that is remarkable. And they are the greatest political party in the history of the world. And the people of South Africa really love their ANC party. That is if they was to win this coming elections, my friends. And but I think it's going to be very close. A coalition government is likely. I would like to see a coalition government. I personally would like to see the ANC and the EFF form the next government. That would be interesting, my friends. I don't know who would be the prime minister, or no, president. I don't know who would be the president, but you let me know in the comments. Let me know who do you think will form the next government, and let me know who would be the next president. What are the scenarios of this election? I have a lot of South African subscribers, so make sure to comment on this video. Let us know what is happening in South Africa, and let us know the likely elections results, my friends. Make sure as well to subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Please subscribe. It's free, of course. Also, you could become a member of my channel by joining the channel. The link is in the description box. Make sure to join my channel and become a member and follow my journey throughout Africa. The purpose of my channel, my name is Bjorn, and my channel is called Bjorn in Africa. And the purpose of this channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. A lot of people in the Caribbean and a lot of people in Africa, they don't know about each other. So the purpose of this channel is to bring awareness and bridge the gap, my friends. And I will need your help for that. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share, and become a member as well. And let everybody know about my channel. And so I want to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean island of St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm currently in Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm letting everybody know about the Caribbean, and showing also Africa, the continent of Africa. I've been to 2 countries so far, Uganda and Kenya. I've been at the airport in Ethiopia as well, coming down from London via London, St. Kitts and Nevis via London to Ethiopia. And so I'm showcasing the environment in Africa, and I hope to get more people in the Caribbean knowing about Africa, and also more people in the Caribbean knowing about more people in Africa knowing about the Caribbean. As I said, the purpose of my channel is to bridge the gap between Africa and the Caribbean. We are one people, separated by about 400 years of the European Transatlantic Slave Trade that took place over 400 years ago, where they took Africans from West Africa and Central Africa and all parts of Africa to the Caribbean. And that is why over 90% of the Caribbean is like black up to today. And also you have black Americans as well. So my friends, let me know the elections results. What do you think will happen? And also to subscribe to my channel and join it and share it with all your friends and family, my friends. That's it for now. It's early in the morning. I'm gonna take a little workout now, and I'll see you in the comment section when you comment on the video, and let's have a wonderful conversation. Today is South Africa's elections, a big election, and the topic for today: if the ANC is able to win this next election, then I would say they are the greatest political party in the history of the world. That's it, my friends. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Subscribe. subscribe, and join, become a member of my channel. Bye-bye for now. This is Bjorn in Africa, signing out. Much love.